Before you can write the equation, you need three values, all of which you know how to find. So let's review that. You need an A value. That goes at the beginning of your equation. Tell me anything you know about the A value. Anything. We've gone over a couple things about the A value. What's it called and how to find it. What's it called and how to a formula for it. So spit out anything you remember about an A value. 2. Okay, I could do max minus min divided by 2. And I think there was some confusion on the quiz yesterday. Also remember, your A value is the amplitude. So if a problem gives you the amplitude, they're giving you the A value as well. Okay, that's the amplitude. I'm going to skip over B and go right to C because they're very similar to each other. Rip off anything you know about the C value. 1. 2. Actually, more people here. 10. What do you know about the C value?
Nope. Max plus min divided by 2.
Max plus min divided by 2. What's the C value also known as?
The movement or
yeah.
The shift.
Shift, yes. So anytime I'm given a shift, that's my C value. All right, now we're in a sticky situation when we go to B. I've never given you guys something that says B equals this, never. But don't we have an equation that contains B in it? Period equals, Jared, keep going.
2 pi divided by B.
So if I ever need the B value, I'm going to go back to the period. All right, I'm going to go back to the period formula. So this is how we're going to find all three values, and then we'll write the equation last. All right? All right, so I started you off with a very, very easy one. You don't have to find anything. You just got to know which piece is which. So let's write an equation. It's going to be a sine equation. Amplitude 3. What value did I just give you there? 5. What? Amplitude 3. That's my what value now? A. Good. Frequency is 4. What value did I just give? Oh, actually, shoot. Sorry. I should have asked this. B is known as the frequency. All right, that's the B value. A amplitude, C shift, B frequency. So I'm giving you the B value right there is 4. Shifted up 5 gives me what value? 12. No. That's the C. There you go. So, hey, we know A, B, and C. Done. I can write the equation. So here's how we're going to write the equation. You have to, because it is an equation, start it with y equals. Got to have the y equals to make it an official equation. A, 3, sine or cosine, sine. Now, can you do me a favor, please? When you do the B value, can you put it in parentheses along with the x? So 4x, B value. And then how do I write the n for shift up 5? Yes, it's got to be plus, up plus 5. A, B, C, along with what type of curve it is. Questions? All right, next up. Now, given a graph, can you find it? Given a graph. All right, let's start with the A value. I don't tell you what the amplitude is. You need to use the formula to find it. Max minus min over 2. Max minus min over 2. 15, what's the max value? 1. Minus, what's the minimum?
-1.
Minus -1 divided by 2. And we end up with a value of 1. Everyone's all right? You'll always see me skip right to the C value next instead of going to B. And the reason is, if you know your max and min, the C value you should find right away. So I always find B last because I think that's the most difficult. So C value, max plus min divided by 2. No shift, right? No C. You get 0. Yeah. All right, you ready for the B value? Because this is going to be a little bit different. Again, I got to use the period formula to get to B. But if I'm going to get the B, I need to know what the period is. So let's review what period means again. That is going to be where on the x-axis this curve ends and starts repeating again. All right, where is the point on the x-axis that this curve would end and start repeating again? It's not 2 pi here. Because do I see the full curve here? I only see half of it. So think about it. If I only see half of it, where would it actually end if I kept going on the x-axis? On the x-axis, where would this curve actually end? It's not where it ends where I see it end here. It's where it would actually end if I kept graphing it. Where would it actually end on the x-axis? 15 again, Howard? Halfway is 2 pi, right?
So
4 pi. Everyone see that? It's not how much you visually see on the paper. It's how much wherever it would end and start repeating again. I still need to go all the way out here, and that's awful. But so 4 pi, yes, for the period. Some of you guys may have done this on the quiz yesterday, I hope. How do you solve this for B? Yeah, remember, cross multiply that sucker. Put it over 1. Let's cross them up. 4 pi B equals 2 pi. Go ahead, divide both sides by 4 pi and 11. 9. Divide both sides by 4 pi. What do you end up with?
1/2.
1/2. There you go. There's your B value, 1/2. All right, somebody put it all together and let's write the equation for me. 11. 10.
Not here.
This is fun. 8. Okay, ready? Y equals A value. You can put it there if you want to feel warm inside. Fine. And here's the other difficult part, other than finding the B value. It's your job to tell me if this is sine or cosine now.
Cosine.
Yeah. It's a cosine curve. Starts at the max. Keep going. What's in parentheses there, Noah?
1/2 x.
Yep. And then no shift, so you can put plus 0 if you want, but no need. Anything? We sure? All right, next up. Oh boy. Howie, you're up. Ready?
Yep.
Got a couple questions for you. Yep, cosine function, yep, whose amplitude is 2. What value did I just give you? A. Period is 3. I didn't give you any value, but that'll lead to the B in a second. And then finally, Howie, you shifted down 1. What value did I give you there? C. All right, so we just got to find B. I gave you everything but the B value, and we're going to find the B using the period. 2 pi over B. Three pi, right? In for P equals 2 pi over B. cross multiply. I'll give you guys a minute, and I'll ask somebody for what is the frequency. B value when you're ready. Howie again.
2/3.
Good job. 2/3. Now I need someone to write the equation for me. 14. Y equals. What was the A value?
Cosine.
Oh no, you forgot your A value.
A value is
2. Go ahead. Cosine. What goes in parentheses?
2/3.
Yep. Along with a what?
X.
X. And then outside?
-1.
Down 1. Okay, good. Anybody? Questions? Good? No issues yet? Can I try to trick you up here? Ooh, how about 4? That looks like an intimidating graph, huh? No. All right, right. It says find the amplitude. We end up doing that anyway when we find our values. A value. I'm going to keep grilling you guys. What formula are you using to find A value? 2. Max, which is 2 minus
-2.
minimum, -2, all over. There we go. Everyone's getting A value at 2. We're all good. Talk to me. C value. How do you find the C value now? Come on now. C value. 7. How do you find the C value, Tim?
Adding maximum
Okay, so what was our max again?
2
Plus.
-2.
Yep, all divided by.
All divided by 2.
Good.
Then you get 0.
Yep, there is no shift on this one. Okay, you ready for the B? I need period, right? Period equals 2 pi over the B. So it's up to us to look at this curve and ask ourselves, point to somewhere on the x-axis where it starts repeating again. Here's how I recommend you do it. You start at the origin, 0, 0. Start tracing it, and then stop when you think you're going to start repeating yourself again. Where did you stop? That's the period. Okay? Where on that graph on the x-axis would you stop because you're about to repeat yourself again? Where on the x-axis is it? Because the answer is not 2 pi. Just because you see it to 2 pi. No. It ends quicker than that this time. 3. Do you see where it ends, Dylan?
Pi.
At pi, absolutely. Right here. Up, down, back up. And look, I'm repeating myself again right after that. So it's pi. Good work, young buck. Good work. When you have the B value, let me know. 7, B value.
2.
2. Good job, Tim. And finally, how about the equation now? We got everything we need. 14. Here we go. Y equals.
Y equals 2.
2. All right, now it's up to you. Are we looking at a sine curve or a cosine curve?
Sine.
Sine, because it starts at 0 there. Yep, what's in the parentheses?
Oh, 2.
2, and then along with the what?
X.
X, yep, got to put the X there. Is there any shift or C value?
No.
Nope, so we can leave it like that. Sydney, that look all right? All right, thanks. Just making sure you're good. Sorry, I won't care for my students ever again. My fault. Other questions? Go ahead. 5. Write the equation. I gave you everything you need. You don't have to find squat. You know A, B, and C already. What's your equation for this one? Oh boy, 6.
Y equals 1 sine parentheses 1/2 x plus 3.
Yep. And I threw in a little review there for you. What's the max of this? What's the max? I threw in a little review here. This is from the quiz. What's the max? It was this, but then I shifted up 3. So now the max would be 7.
It's 3.
Oh, ready, Tim? Before I shifted, it went up to what?
To 2.
No. What's the number out? What's my amplitude?
1.
1, right? So it went up to 1 originally, but then I added 3 to it. So where's it go up to now? 4. Okay, it goes up to 4 now. All right. I am going to get rid of number 6, so you can cross that out. That's a review question. It's not a waste. It's just we could be doing other things to get better at writing equations. Oh, 7 I get real fired up about. 7's got a little trick in there too. 5, who's got 5? Oh boy, here we go. Welcome back. Amplitude of 2, what did I just give you?
Wait. Are we going to 6?
I crossed off 6, Tim. You can cross off 6, okay? We're going to 7 now. What's the 2? A. Period is 3 pi. That'll get me B in a second. What's the down one? C. All right. So we have to find B first. How we've been finding B? Period formula. Plug in 3 pi. Go to work. What is the B value here? 2? 2/3. Good work. 2/3. All right, ready to write the equation with me. 11. 9. Y equals
Y equals 2 cosine 2/3 x minus 1.
Hold on. Remember this little piece at the beginning I just kind of glazed over because I wanted to talk about it at the end. Reflected in the x-axis, meaning it flips over the x-axis. We graphed a ton of these. What was always at the beginning of every equation that says, whoa, max and mins are going to flip? A negative sign, right? So we got to make sure if it reflects, I got a negative out in front to reflect literally that. Guys got jokes. You guys good? Watch out for that. Reflecting, I need the negative out in front. All right. Oh, this one's even better. Not only am I going to ask you to write the equation and graph it. Yeah, I know. I'll do it for you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Carlino. Thank you. I was waiting for one of these that you put everything we've done so far this unit together. All right, let's write the equation first. I gave you max, min, and the period. So let's go A value. How do you find the A value today? 15, Howie, A value?
Max minus min over 2.
So 14 minus 6 over 2. When you have that value, sir, let me know.
4.
Yep. So my A is 4. Let's go right to C. How do you find the C value? 2. Max plus min divided by 2. When you have that number, let me know. 10, good. Everyone's good so far. Not going fast. B value. Got to use the period formula. And period is given here. The period is 12. 2 pi over B. The pi's don't cancel here, so let me know what you get for the B value. B value. 1. Yep. 12. B value.
Not here. Oh,
What?
Pi over
12's here. Tell them to relax. All right. What do you have?
And 1, 5, 7.
Pi over 6. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, pi over 6. All right, before we graph, write the equation. You got A, B, and C, right? Write the equation. 11.
no. Here.
Thanks for taking attendance. Y equals?
Y equals 4
Yep.
cosine.
Yep.
1 or pi over 6 x plus 10.
Ready to graph? And look, I'm going to start doing this to you because you're ready for this. You're ready for this. Not only do I want you to graph, I need you to graph 2 cycles for me. So do it once, and then we're going to repeat and do it again. All right? So set up your X and Y, and we'll talk.
Do we have to get the 2 full cycles in the period of 12?
No,
Oh,
we're going to go past 12. That's what that means now. 12 is going to be 1 cycle, and then we're going to keep going to the second. So usually we have what? 4 tick marks on here, right? Now we need 8 because we're going 2 full cycles. All right, let's talk. Y-axis first. What values usually belong on our y-axis?
4.
4? You sure?
10.
We usually put what 3 values on the y-axis? I'm not even talking about this problem. In general, what 3 values belong on the y-axis?
max minutes.
Max, min, and midline. Do we know those 3 values? Okay, so now get back to the problem. What numbers have to go on our y-axis? 14, 6, and what's the midline? The shift, also 10. So somewhere on your y-axis, on the positive side, obviously, hey, don't go down here. This is negative, remember. This is negative. It's got to be 6, 14, and 10 somewhere. So make sure you have those 3 numbers. So I'm gonna go by 2s to fit it in here. need 6. 6, 10, 14. Those 3 always have to go on there. Mid, max, midline. Don't do it in the negative direction. All right, how do I set up my x-axis now? What do I need to know for the x-axis? Key values, right? I need to know key values. How do I figure out key values again? Come on, we just finished.
12.
Period 12 divided by 4. So I'm going to go every 3. I'm going to count off by 3s now. 3, 6, 9, 12. 1 cycle, right? 1 cycle. Keep going. 15, add 3. 18, 21. Second cycle, 24. And now I just need one last person here for today to help me graph the cosine curve. 14, here we go. Where's cosine start?
At the max.
Okay, which says it was 14. Then where's it go?
Goes to the midline.
Yep, which is the shift of, or the C of 10. Yep, next.
And then it goes back to the max.
Well,
No,
still haven't, I'm trending downward, so I got to trend towards where now?
it goes to 4.
Goes,
Or to 6.
ready? Max, midline, minimum.
Okay.
Minimum, which we were told was 6. And then we go back to the midline and then finish at the max. And now we do it all over again. All right, we do it all over and repeat. Midline, minimum, midline, max. All good? Okay, flip it over here. Real quick before I let you go on your own and you get grooving. Number 1, how many full cycles of the function y equals in a period? Actually, you know what? I'm crossing off 1 and 2. I want you to start graphing right away and write in the equation. Okay? So start with number 3, please, and then move on from there. You're good. Okay, start with number 3.